BMW IBSF World Championships in Altenberg, and the second weekend action started with the men's skeleton. Sun Bin-young, the Olympic champion in 2018 and the silver medalist in the 2019 Worlds in Whistler, only in 5th position after the first of 2 heats on day 1 in Altenberg. He had just enough to hold off the resurgent Felix Kaisinger, the junior world champion, but the medals looked a bit of a stretch. In 4th place, 1700ths off the lead, and wearing the vest of the reigning world champion, Viesturs, looking for his 7th World Championship gold medal. A great second run, undoing some of the damage from a slightly disappointing first heat, put him right back in contention. Top 3 on this tricky German track after the first heat were all Germans. Alexander Gassner, his local track is Oberhof, another tricky driver's track. And on the fast afternoon conditions, Gassner was absolutely flying. 900ths off the lead from the first heat, and he drove himself into a new track record to take the lead with his fast 2 teammates still to come. Christopher Groothair has not started a World Cup race all season, beaten out by the speed of Felix Kaisinger, and only got a World Championship call-up because Kaisinger got a free entry as the junior world champion, but he is making great use of it. Second in the first heat, another new track record. He took the lead with still the fastest man from heat 1 yet to go. Local hero Axel Jung from Dresden, this is his home track, was the leader after the first heat, but only by a couple of hundreds. He'd need a new track record to stay in the overnight lead, but he didn't find that, and in fact he didn't find pace at all. Mistakes creeping in below the Kreisel, and he will go to bed 3500ths off the lead, but still in the medals. A disappointing second heat for Axel Jung, but for Christopher Groothair, the overnight lead by a slender advantage over Alexander Gassner. Next up on the Altenberg track, time for the women's skeleton athletes to shine. After the first heat, Germany's Jacqueline Lurling, a winner on this track, struggling in only 7th place, 7/10ths off the surprise leader. First she had to beat a tie with Anna Fenstetter, her former teammate, which she did, and a good run would see her move up the leaderboard. Lurling was still the leader when we got to the 5th fastest slider in Heat 1. Tina Hermann, the reigning world champion. She led a German sweep ahead of Lurling and teammate Sophia Griebel in Winterberg a year earlier. The Germans weren't even in the top 3 in the first heat in Altenberg. Tina turned that around with a big second run. 4th after Heat 1, Janine Flock of Austria, and Flock was only a few hundredths out of the medals, but a loose second heat saw her lose time at the bottom of the track. Hermann was still in the leader's box, Flock in second. And Hermann still led as we got to the 2nd fastest athlete in Heat 1. Jane Chandler of Canada, who was 3rd fastest, dropped down the order. Elena Nikitina crushed the start record in the first heat. Another blinding start in the second. Saw her very close, but a big hit out of corner 14, and she dropped behind Hermann with 1 to go. The surprise first heat leader, Switzerland's Marina Gilardoni. She competed here in 2008, the last time the Worlds were in Altenberg, as a bobsled brakewoman. And towards the end of this season, her speed has been getting better and better. Another great run saw her not 31, but 6300ths ahead overnight. She is the runaway leader in the Women's Skeleton World Championships. Second day's action for the men's skeleton. Could Christopher Groothair possibly hang on in front? Into the 4th, final and deciding heat, junior world champion Felix Kaisinger, the 4th German, lying in the top 5, trying to hold off the Olympic champion Sun Bin-young of Korea. The gap got down close to 1/10 of a second. Kaisinger, though, finding more speed at the bottom of the track and guaranteeing himself a top 5 finish in the senior worlds. More than half a second out of the medals overnight, Viesturs knew a 7th World Championship title was not coming his way. Our winner last year in Whistler still produced the fastest run of the final heat to show that he's lost none of his speed. The top three after day one were all Germans. Axel Jung, the leader after first heat, dropped down to third with a disappointing run on heat two, recovered his composure to be within 2/10 of the lead, and he overhauled Martins Ducros to put himself into the medals on his home track. Alexander Gassner had moved up from third to second overnight. Just how fast Axel's run had been would soon be discovered. Gassner dropping behind. 1500s back at the Kreisel. He closed to within an inch at the line, but a final hit on the wall left Jung the leader by 200ths of a second with one sled to go. Christopher Groothair was beaten out of the German World Cup team all season by Felix Keisinger. His only senior race saw him take the lead in Heat 2 and hold it in Heat 3, but he was only 700ths in front going into the final run. He dropped behind as the Kreisel, but grabbed victory by 200ths of a second in the tightest World Championship race ever recorded. The top three covered by 500ths. That's as close as an Olympic 100-metre final over 4 runs down 1,500 metres of treacherous ice. If you're going to win a race, win the World Championship. A unique Saturday, February the 29th, to decide the Women's Skeleton World Championships. Fourth and final heat, European champion and the last woman to win a race on the track in Altenberg, Elena Nikitina, breaking her own new start record for a third time in the competition. Top 5 run completed, the fastest down the ice so far in the final heat. Fourth going into the last run, the World Cup champion, the silver medalist last time out in Whistler, Jacqueline Lurling. But she was a long way from the podium, and a mistake in the crucial crossover from 4 to 5 dropped her behind Nikitina. She clawed her way back in front, but there were still 3 sleds to come. Austria's Janine Flock has got progressively better. Fastest on the third trip down the tricky Altenberg track. She was trying to lock herself into another World Championship podium finish. She raced here first in the Worlds in 2008, finishing 22nd, and as she zoomed away from Lurling, she would guarantee herself another medal at World Championship level. Two-time and defending champion Tina Hermann, the penultimate sled on ice. Disappointed with her third run, she thought she could have gone quicker. She gave it everything in the final trip down the track. No woman has ever come down the 1,450 metres of ice in Altenberg faster. A crushing track record. Could she win the gold? Leader from the first heat, Marina Gilardoni, admitted that she had a little nerves going into the final day, and perhaps it showed in the fourth run. She was good, but just not quite good enough. Silver medal, her best ever result in the World Championships, but Tina Hermann, unbelievable pace to claim a third World Championship gold. Gold for Hermann, silver for Gilardoni, her best result in a decade since she was the junior world champion in bobsleigh, and bronze for Janine Flock. Saturday afternoon and a soft, icy Altenberg track for the start of the 4-man competition. Oskars Kibermanis of Latvia in 5th position after the first of the 4 heats, 1100ths of a second off the lead. A mishap with the load, Laris Kaufmanis only just getting into the sled. Somehow Kibermanis kept his cool, driving away from the resurgent Benny Meyer to move into the lead with the fastest 4 men still remaining. In 4th place after the first heat, Canada's Justin Cripps, just 600ths off the lead. He'd been the bronze medalist in Whistler 12 months earlier, but Cripps and his team struggling to match the fast starts. A little mistake down the track as well, creeping in, and he was slipping behind Kibermanis, only the 3rd fastest speed at the bottom, and he's been back by 400ths of a second, a 10th of a second turnaround, and Cripps not looking fit as he hobbled out of the sled. The fastest 3 included all 3 Germans. Nico Walter, local boy here from Freital near Dresden, in 3rd place, but only 500ths off the lead. He produced another good start, but a first-class drive down the softening track to move into the lead ahead of Kibermanis with 2 to go. The fastest two sleds, his teammates, were tied to the 100th. Johannes Lochner and Francesco Frugic had also tied for the four-man gold medal in Königssee, the last World Championships in Germany. Who would break the tie? Well, the answer was it would be Walter, as Lochner dropped behind and behind Kiebermanis. For their first getaway, Francesco Frugic's crew had crushed a 24-year-old start record. Their second getaways were only 200 slower, but a mistake onto the first corner and lower down the track. Frugic was giving away speed that he'd never recover. He dropped down to 4th place at the end of the first day's action. The lead held by Nico Walter, ahead of Oskars Kiebermanis and Johannes Lochner, tying with Justin Cripps, Francesco Frugic, the top 5 covered by 900s. First up on Altenberg's ice on Sunday morning, the skeleton team competition. First up to give us a clue of what was to happen, Italy's Valentino Margaglio paired with Mattia Gaspari. Margaglio with a good start and a clean run down the fast ice, quicker than she'd been all the way through the championships. For her teammate Mattia Gaspari, it was another test of his repaired Achilles tendon. He started running back in October, and now in the World Championships he laid down his fastest run of the competition as well. But how would they stack up? They had overtaken their own teammates by the time the third starting lineup came up. Madeline Smith of Great Britain and her young teammate Matt Weston. After disappointing first day, Maddie Smith recovered in the second day of the World Championships, and again a personal best allowed her to give Matt Weston a chance of catching the Italians. 300s behind, but a mistake out of corner 14 cost them the lead, and at the line they were 300s back. The second of the Chinese teams had fallen by the wayside by the time Canada's Jane Channel came to the line. After an electrifying start, the Canadian flew down the track, comfortably half a second quicker than she'd managed throughout the competition. Her teammate Dave Groceshin, the oldest man in the contest, had torn a bicep on his pushing arm a few weeks earlier and is due to undergo surgery next week, but he managed to hang on and they had a handy lead. The Canadians would stay in the leaders' box for much of the competition, but surely the world champions and track record holders Tina Hermann and Christopher Grote would beat them. Hermann, a second back at the line, showed that she couldn't find the magic pace that won her the gold. But what about Christopher Grote, the men's gold medalist? Also a track record holder from this weekend. He closed the gap. It was never looking like he was going to be quite fast enough. The Canadians, through the sunshine, sprinting. The German team came up short. The final threat to Canada came from the second German team, Jacqueline Lehrling, who finished in 5th place in the women's competition. Alexander Gassner, the bronze medalist in the men's. Lehrling brought the gap back down. From 6/10 at the line, 5600s still looked like a mountain to climb. Alexander Gassner had been the bronze medalist 500ths of a second out of gold in the men's competition, and it looked as though the gap was going to be equally tiny here. Incredibly, the Germans grabbed victory by the smallest measurable margin, 100th of a second. Gold medalists, Germany 2, Jacqueline Lehrling and Alexander Gassner. It's a silver for Jane Channel and Dave Groceshin, and a remarkable bronze for Italy's Valentina Margaglio and Mattia Gaspari. To round out the 2020 World Championships, the final runs of the four-man bobsleigh. Early in the fourth heat, Great Britain's Landon Dean once again underlined the dramas of this Altenberg track. Crashing heavily off the Kreisel, the sled then righted itself as the crew made it battered and bruised to the line. 2 sleds later, and in growing drizzle, Mihai Tenteo rolled onto corner 11. The Romanians sliding all the way down on the side. They too got out of the sled okay. In the top 5 after 3 heats, Austria's Benny Meyer. And another strong run from the Austrian at the end of yet another injury-strewn season, despite the snow opening up his advantage over Dominik Dvorak of the Czech Republic. then equaling his best ever top 5 World Championship 4-man result. Oscar's Kugelmanis had been firmly in the hunt for the medals, one of 5 sleds covered by 900ths of a second overnight, but a loose third run dropped him out of contention. It was all he could do to stay in front of Ben Meyer at the line to guarantee himself at least a 4th place. The final 3 sleds were all German, and they were covered by just 1/100th of a second. The odd man out was Johannes Lochner, 100th behind the lead tie. Great speed down the track would put him into the leader's box with an opportunity perhaps to take a second 4-man goal after tying Francesco Friedrich in 2017. Local boy Nico Walter was inseparable from Friedrich after 3 heats. They had exactly the same time. Would we get another tie? He dropped behind Lochner early on, and despite great speed, mistakes lower down added to the disappointment. He came across the line in 2nd place. 1 sled remained. World and Olympic champion in 2-man and 4-man Francesco Friedrich learned to slide on this Altenberg track. Was there any clear air between him and his rivals? Well, none of his first 3 heats had been clean, and his 4th wasn't either. But he just had enough to creep in front by a few precious hundreds. As Lochner held his breath, it was victory by 500ths of a second for Francesco Friedrich, his 3rd straight 4-man gold, making him another back-to-back world champion ahead of Johannes Lochner and Nico Walter. An epic weekend for Francesco Friedrich, again the 2-man and the 4-man world champion, the best bobsledder on the planet.